This is the iPhone 12. It was released last year and is currently on sale for just $599 US, which I think is an amazing deal. Let's review it in this video and see how it stands 1 year later and if you should spend your hard-earned money to upgrade to this phone. The iPhone 12 featured a much needed change in design from its predecessors. Boxy design, no curves, a flat panel, and exciting color options. I really dig this design even after 1 year. Now the frame of the phone is made out of aluminum, which is textured, and so is the camera bump. Now the front and back is Gorilla Glass. I have this phone here in the black color, which does a decent job at hiding fingerprints. The phone feels really light in the hands, and I notice it especially after using the iPhone 12 Pro for the past year. Now the phone is IP68 dust and water resistant, and even though the phone has been babied in a case since last year, it has a few color chips on the aluminum frame, which is oddly strange. Other than that, it is a well-built and a sturdy phone that still feels premium after 1 year. Another great addition to this phone compared to its predecessors is the OLED panel. It's an amazing panel all around. It's a 6.1-inch display that has Dolby Vision, HDR10, 1200 nits of peak brightness, so no issue of outdoor visibility, and scratch-resistant ceramic glass. It's basically the same panel as the iPhone 12 Pro. Viewing angles on the display are great, and Apple has been known to calibrate their panels pretty perfectly, and that is indeed the case with this iPhone 12 as well. Now it is a 60Hz panel, but Apple's smooth animations and 120Hz touch sampling rate make up for it. Overall, you won't be disappointed with this display, but I will be disappointed if you don't go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the video. Now another thing that won't disappoint users in this phone is the battery life. Although this phone has a small 2815 mAh battery, yet it can last most users a full day with low to medium usage. Now as you know, or you probably don't, I don't like to talk about screen on time in my reviews because I think it's not a good metric to rely on. But with my usage, which mostly consists of social media browsing, a little bit of gaming, streaming music, FaceTime, this phone does last me a full day without any hiccups. Obviously with heavy usage, this phone will die in less than a day, but that's true about every other smartphone as well. Now this is my roommate's phone and he has had it for the past year, and he also doesn't have any issues with this phone. Now the battery health after 1 full year of use stands at 91%, which is a bit low. Now the phone can fast charge at 20 watts with a wire and charge wirelessly with MagSafe or a compatible wireless charger. Now if you are intending to buy this phone used, I highly recommend checking the battery health before doing so. Other than that, the phone's still going pretty strong in the battery life department. And that's also because of the A14 Bionic chip that's powering this phone. It is a 5nm chip that's really powerful and power efficient. The phone has 4GB of RAM, which is more than enough for most users. The phone glides through any apps, including graphics-intensive gaming. There is no lag, no stutter whatsoever, and that level of performance is what we have come to expect from iPhones, and I expect the same level of performance a couple of years down the road. Now the phone is running the latest version of iOS. It's the same old iOS we have come to expect from Apple. Now I won't talk too much about the software since it is essentially the same as every other iPhone out there. Now the phone is expected to get at least 4 more years of software updates, which means you should be able to enjoy iOS 19 on this phone. Feels really weird saying that. Now all in all, plenty of life left in this bad boy. Now let's talk about the cameras. It features a dual camera setup on the back consisting of a main lens and an ultra-wide along with 12-megapixel selfie camera on the front. Shots taken with this phone are pretty amazing. It shares the same sensors with the iPhone 12 Pro and hence still takes some pretty decent shots. The color reproduction, the dynamic range, the contrast, shadows, and everything else is on point. Now the same is true for the ultra-wide lens as well. It has a 120-degree point of view, so the sensor can cover a lot of the area. Selfies also turn out to be pretty good. Portrait mode can be used for both the rear and the front camera. Night mode churns out decent shots as well, but I do wish it could be turned on manually. One thing I do love about the camera is Apple's implementation of the interface. Now the camera app launches in the default main lens mode, and after a few seconds the black borders turn into the ultra-wide camera view. This means you can preview the ultra-wide shot without actually having to switch to the ultra-wide camera. Now the video quality on this phone is top notch as well. I use the iPhone 12 Pro to shoot all the videos on my channel, and this phone has the same sensor as well. So that should tell you a lot about how great the video capabilities on this phone are. The front camera is equally capable as the rear cameras. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with how great the iPhone 12 cameras turned out to be. And now for the question that matters. Should you upgrade to the iPhone 12 one year after its launch? Well, the answer is a simple yes, especially if you are looking to upgrade from your older iPhone, and by older I mean an iPhone 10R and before. Now this phone has everything a user could ask for. Great design, great display, pretty good battery life, amazing cameras, top-notch performance, and 4 more years of software support. What more could you ask from an iPhone for $599 US? Now Black Friday and Boxing Day are around the corner, and I'm sure this phone will have pretty sweet and tempting deals. Now that's it for this video guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.